City boys on the block, in the field, on the screens, in your ear. Turn me up, listen up real clear. City boys, we known to keep it real. 1, 2, 3. City boy.
Welcome to the City Boy Podcast. We live from Austin, Texas. This is where a bunch of guys talk about the shit we love, whether that be sports or whatever we feel like talking about that day. We got some fun stuff to talk to y'all about today. We in the midst of the NBA playoffs, close to the finals, conference finals. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go back to the introduction real quick. I'm your host, JamirGotHeart, and here are my dogs.
RodTheGod on Instagram. Y'all follow me, man.
What's up, y'all? It's MoonmanEd back in the flesh. Shout out to my man City.
4-time champions.
4 in a row champions.
Four times. You know what I'm saying? In a row, you know what I'm saying? But, all right, let's backtrack. I did mention NBA playoffs. We in the heat of it. Conference finals, Eastern, Western. Yeah. Which side y'all want to start on, the blue or the red?
Well, I'm going to go with the red then.
West? Okay, the West. There's a lot of drama over there. Just the conclusion of a tight 7-game series. Minnesota, Denver. Minnesota knocked them off. How do y'all feel about how that series ended? Did Denver let y'all down?
Not really, because Denver was up, at halftime almost by 20 points, 15 or 20 points, right? Yeah. And like we said last episode, bro, Anthony Edwards is built differently, bro. He basically hyped his team up to pull off the win.
He only had 16 points.
But they were important 16 points. It's
I remember last time I was sitting in this chair, we talked about the fighting roles that Anthony Edwards and Cat was having.
That's
and
right.
As I can recall, I called it. I said, Cat gotta kind of step back a little bit because he pushing too hard. So once Cat decided to step back, I ain't say he completely gave up his leadership role, but he like, all right, let me let you take a little bit more. And now that team is dynamite. Like Anthony Edwards is literally coming into his own. And man, I'd say he looking like the face right now.
Is this the last we gonna see of the Denver Nuggets?
Nah, they'll be back. This team is built for playoff contention for years to come. But when you're talking about a championship level team, I think there's some tweaks on this team that need to be adjusted.
I mean, from watching that game, I just think Jamal Murray and Jokic did everything. Like, it wasn't enough other pieces. Like, you got Jokic with 30, you got Jamal Murray with 30. But then you got everybody else on the Timberwolves, 15, 16, 25, 30. Like,
team effort.
It's a whole team effort over there with the Timberwolves. Like,
Rudy
Gobert is, I ain't never seen him like this before. He different. Dropping double-doubles. I ain't never had to worry about him scoring.
I guess this is what we've been saying. Like, Michael Porter Jr. is an on and off switch. He can be on when he's on, and when he's off, he's definitely off. Caldwell Pope, same thing. He was definitely off this whole Game 7 series or game whatever. But, it just give more credit to Minnesota because what you were saying, everybody rose to the occasion. Like, they didn't want to get eliminated. So, and it's all praise to Anthony Edwards, bro, because he hyped his team up.
Shows a testament how hard it is to make it to the finals. They did it once. They looked like they was primed to do it again, and they didn't. They couldn't repeat. Show you how hard it is to do that. So big shout out to the people who did, like Kobe. Who else won back-to-back? Oh, the Warriors went back-to-back.
MJ.
Like, that was a different team.
MJ, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard to do that shit, bro. Talk about the other game in the West. The Mavs knocked off the fucking, I forgot their name because they let me down. OKC. The Mavs knocked off OKC in Game 6. Now, that was a good game. That was a game where they was throwing blows back and forth. It couldn't win either way.
I agree. Definitely. I feel like, even though some key players like, Luka and, Kyrie were kind of off in the first half, they definitely turned it up in the second half to kind of really together.
So you got to understand that team, the Dallas Mavericks team, most of them been in that position before. They've been there before. I've done this already. I've done this. That young OKC team, they knew to it. Like, they was surprised. I feel like they was probably surprised that they got this far. They was just like, man, we hooping, but like, it's like they don't got a lot of veterans on there. It's just, they building a rapport. But now they got the rapport, they got the standard, it's set. So now I'll see them back in there next year.
I do. I think they got obvious things to address, obvious things they know they need to change. Of course, everybody knew the lone big man on their team was Chet. After Gafford and PJ got to Dallas, they became one of the best defensive teams in the league at that moment. And one big versus four is you're not going to get shit done.
You're not going to be able to get it done.
You know, but they still got a lot of assets. And I heard immediately they already thinking about putting Josh Giddey on the market. He do got some upside. He is a good player. Yeah. And he just, ever since you got the emergence of SGA, you kind of don't need Giddey no more. To be honest, you just don't need him no more. He a good player, but he's
fitting with the new way that they're going. He's able to be phased out.
Yeah.
So that's like they're not gonna lose nothing getting rid of him.
But what he can do on the court, he can get minutes somewhere else
easily.
But and you seen Buddy was on the bench in the second half of that game, and minutes came from he been to one of their core pieces for the last 2 years to now he barely getting minutes. So
they say I'm getting traded. I don't know what.
You know what I'm saying? He gotta go,
man. But what a pick! Lively from the Mavs was. He was 12th overall, bro, in the first round, and he's playing really good, bro. Like probably the steal of the draft, in my opinion.
Nah, for like one of them, yeah.
Well, you some people just like they always worry about those first 5 picks, those first 10 picks.
I agree.
But some of them dudes, some dogs. Like example, we talking about basketball, but football. Tom Brady was like round 4, 5, 6 or something like that.
Round,
But now he like one of the most memorable quarterbacks ever play football. It's like it don't matter where you start, it's about how you finish.
Exactly. And he was just given an opportunity. And besides, like the Mavs have been needing a big man for years. Yeah. Ever since DeAndre Jordan basically bullshitted him. You know what I'm saying?
Really Dirk. Once Dirk left, that big man went downhill.
But
with a player like Luka, you just need a roll man. You need somebody who can roll to the rim. Right. They knew they needed that. They addressed that. They got that. So that should solve that problem. You still got to watch out for Buddy having 8 turnovers, 7 turnovers. But, you know what I'm saying? They do play.
Them shots, man.
But he was actually efficient in Game 6.
No, he was.
The only inefficient part was the turnovers. He's still the highest.
It's a double-edged sword.
But I can't wait.
Pick your poison.
I can't wait.
It's a double-edged sword, dog.
Because the size advantage that they had the last 2 rounds does no longer exist.
No, at all.
So now it truly will fall on Luka and Kyrie. So let's see if y'all gonna show up. Because come on, let's be real. When you watch the Clippers series and you watch the OKC series, they dominated off of rebounds and in the paint. That's where they just dominated there. When the league got out of hand, it's because these niggas couldn't get no rebounds. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? These dudes couldn't get no rebounds. You know what I'm saying? But, man.
Well, now you got to go into it. They got Cat and they got, like I said, Rudy Gobert, who's playing the best he's ever played in a long time. So that paint stuff ain't about to fly.
That paint shit with Rudy Gobert in there?
Nah,
that's not
about
happening.
To fly. It ain't about to fly.
That Gafford shit not happening like that.
Like, dude, to be honest, like lately these last couple of games with the Timberwolves, Anthony Towns has been playing like Reed has though. Reed comes off the bench and he's just.
That's what I'm saying. That big man shit gonna cancel out this round. It cancels out.
He also big though. Yeah. He's 6'8", 6'9", long. That ain't happening. That's not happening.
Look at how when the Clippers subbed out Zubac, you brought Miles Plumlee in, who's 6'10", and not giving you no paint presence. When you got to the next round, when you sub out Chet, you bring out Williams in, who's 6'8", basically a power forward running small ball. Can't do shit against Lively and them. It was just a mismatch. But now, this round, you sub out Gobert and Cat, you got Naz Reid. Yeah. You got niggas that go and watch the paint. All that bullshit finna stop right now, bro. All that shit finna stop right now, bro. That shit finna stop.
So would you be counting? So we're talking about the series now, right? Mavs, T-Wolves. It is going to be between Kyrie and Luka, right? But who are you going to count on from the Timberwolves offensively, besides Anthony Edwards? Man, I don't even think Cat can. I don't think Cat can even do that though, bro.
I already said it. Rudy Gobert is averaging a double-double right now, dog.
Yeah, but that's not.
They got to stop him,
bro. I don't think that's gonna work.
He's a problem right now.
The matchup. All right, let's just give it a little clear break. We is now talking about the conference finals. We just recapped it, but now we finna talk about the matchup between the Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes.
And we talking about the big what? What we talking about? Who going
big man canceling out, basically.
Big man gonna cancel out. That's the key. That's the key to the series for me.
Right.
Big man, who gonna be bigger? I don't think like you got scoring wise. The Timberwolves are getting scoring from everywhere. Jaden McDaniels,
every position.
Cat, Anthony Edwards, Michael Conley. They getting scoring from everywhere. Now the scoring from Dallas primarily comes from Luka and Kyrie and so PJ. PJ been sold the last 2 games except he scored in the end. They don't got as many scorers as Minnesota. Minnesota plays better defense more consistently than them, and they are as big as them. So, like I said, this is my prediction. I'm going to go first right now. The Mavs is going to lose. And all the Luka bullshit that I've been talking about, the high usage rates, the turnovers, the high shot count, will be exploited.
I agree with you.
He will be exploited.
I agree with you on it because what you said at first, you said he needs a roll man. Ain't gonna be nowhere to roll to because Rudy Gobert gonna be sitting right there. Reed gonna be sitting right there. Cat gonna be sitting right there. It ain't nowhere to roll to. ain't gonna be nowhere to roll to. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna jack up a shot. He gonna turn the ball over. He gonna look for Kyrie. Ain't gonna be nowhere for Kyrie to go because they gonna.
Timberwolves got tons of defenders.
There's a lot of dogs out there that want to eat.
I feel it, man. I feel it now. I agree with all your takes, and I can see the vision, and it's been happening. We've been seeing it. But one thing I will count on is Kyrie Irving has a championship ring. Yeah. And he's been in these situations before. And if Luka struggles, I know for a damn fact Kyrie will step to the plate and knock. Bro, that 3-pointer that he hit with OKC that was in and out and then bloop, fell back in, come on.
Yeah, that was just God. That was just God. He should be praying to the Lord above because you missed that shot. Any of them shots in them trade-offs? Because OKC wasn't playing either.
Right.
SGA coming down here and cuts threes, keep it a minute. If they miss any of them shots, they go into a game 7.
It's just going to be momentum, man. Whoever is, doing things offensively and shutting it down defensively, that's rap, bro.
I said it best, Jordan. He said, basketball's a game of runs. Who's going to keep the run the longest?
Facts.
And both of these teams been running. Well, kind of, sort of.
So what do you got in the series? You got, obviously, T-Wolves.
I got T-Wolves. I say T-Wolves in 6.
T-Wolves in 6, that's a good prediction. I was going to try to say that same thing.
Damn.
I don't think it'll go to a game 7. I mean, NBA, they might do it to sell some tickets. They might make something happen. But they shouldn't go to game 7.
It's tough,
I
man.
do think if the Timberwolves win the first 2 games at home, 4 or 5. Because the only reason the Mavs been able to steal one, but I'm not super confident they're going to steal one. Because the way you won some of them games in the last 2 series, I don't see you beating the Timberwolves that way. It's just you're not gonna get scraped by like that. You're not gonna out rebound niggas to death. You know what I'm saying?
I think to me this is gonna be a 7-game series again.
I doubt it.
I got the Mavs winning, bro, 4-3. I got to
Mavs.
bro.
Look.
I gotta
get you. Will not look.
Look, this man's. Look, I'm gonna just say this. This man had said in the last round that OKC was gonna sweep the Mavs, bro. What happened, man?
I think we need to leave it alone and we'd like to see how it goes.
Who you got, Bo? Before we wrap it up, though.
Man, I told T-Wolves. T-Wolves gonna get that, man. They hungry. They hungry. It's 6. Absolutely in 6. They are hungry.
It's a good series. This is the best series for the playoffs, like the Eastern Conference. Nah.
Hey, that's a joke.
Yeah.
All you Dallas Mavericks fans and Luka Doncic, fuck you, man. Y'all is not going to the finals.
We don't know what the.
You are not going to the finals. You're not. You're not going.
His take doesn't speak for all of us.
I would say. So now we talking about the Western Conference Finals, man. Is the Celtics gonna get it done?
You talking about the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, it's Eastern Conference Finals. Eastern Conference Finals. Is the Celtics gonna get it done this year?
Man, it's tough, bro. Porzingis is gonna be out this whole series, essentially. And
I think they're gonna sweep them.
Wow.
Not to cut you out, but I think Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, the Pacers went through a 7-game series, had to fight it out, and only reason they even in this position is because the Knicks was just too damn injured. The Celtics have been sitting watching them for a week while they've been battling out. The Celtics is finna tear their ass up. Game 1 out the jump. I'll be surprised if they come if the Pacers come with something.
Hey, that's a good little jump. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. I can't even think of another rebuttal because I'm just like, dang. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, shoot, man, they had to go to game. They had to fight. Pacers had to fight for their life.
Mm-hmm. I feel it, man. But I would rather roll the dice on Indiana shooting. Bro, they
broke a record on the last shooting game.
Yeah, they were shooting.
But, like, that hasn't been consistent.
I feel it. But I would rather roll the dice on Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown being ass, in one of the games leading up to it. Because I got the Pacers in 6. I really don't think Porzingis being out, it's going to be a game changer for me. So I can roll the dice on Tatum or Jaylen Brown being ass.
Pacers got Miles Turner down there. Miles Turner is a solid big. It's a solid big, man. So it's like you gotta not having Porzingis there is gonna hurt down there.
And they got Siakam.
Yeah, so
don't sleep on Siakam either.
Yeah, so
we're gonna see that. This is obviously the weaker side of the NBA playoffs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's always been.
Shout out to Freddie. Shout out to Stoops. You know what I'm saying? He's a Celtic fan, but you on the blue side, and the blue side is nowhere near as strong as the red side right now. And I can see whoever winning, man. I just see a lopsided NBA Finals. I just see
West wins regardless.
The West wins regardless.
Yeah, same.
I want the Celtics to win for my dog, but I can't paint that picture in my head. I just can't.
I feel it. It's tough. Like for years, like when LeBron was in Miami, Derrick Rose was with the Bulls. The East was the conference to play in, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't go that far.
Come on now.
Man, I can count on my hands how many times I've seen the same teams in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I can count it on my hands. You want me to do it for you? Raptors, Boston, Miami. Like, I mean, shoot, maybe Atlanta, Cleveland, and Atlanta. That's 5 teams right there.
Atlanta didn't make it to the final.
No, not
they almost did.
They almost did. But we talking about teams that's been like in the past 10, 15 years that's been almost there. Those are the 5 teams because the Raptors went back to back 6, 7, 8, 9 years in a row. So it's and lost. And that was when DeMar DeRozan was on there.
LeBron, yeah.
Couldn't be LeBron. So it's like Western Conference Finals, you got to worry about, it might be Golden State this year. Right now, it's Timberwolves. Oh, Mavs coming. Uh-oh. What about snap? I would say the Rockets, but it's been a while for them too. But I just think there's more dogs in the Western Conference. Like it's harder out there.
This year,
it's just tough. They just somehow they've accumulated the most talent on their teams. Like even if you look at the close comparison to a Western team was the Cavs, and they're out that bitch. They had depth, but I understand some of them depth got hurt, but they had depth. They're the closest comparison to what you see in the West. You got a starting 5 and you got 1 or 2 pieces off the bench that would start on anybody.
Yeah, start on somebody else's team. You got people sitting on a bench that could start on someone else's team. That's how you know you got a team. It's like, man, we got somebody.
I feel it. I agree. Like the West is winning it this year, regardless. Whoever makes out of here.
So with that being said, like face of the NBA right now, at this very moment, who is y'all's face?
The face of the NBA. It's still LeBron. Bro. LeBron has held the torch for so long. His numbers are still consistent. He played for the Lakers, which is one of the most historic, prestigious franchises in the NBA. And I understand LeBron getting knocked out of the playoffs the last 2 years, but he been getting sold. He been getting sold. And he won a ring 3-4 years ago. I think LeBron is still the face.
I would agree with you too. I was gonna say that too because I was looking at the average. When Stephen A was talking about LeBron versus Mewtwo, and I was like, dang, he was averaging 27 this year. Like he ain't really missed a step. It's young dudes ain't being able to do that, but he pushing 40. He said, I'm still
I'm still hoping. You just didn't hear too much of it that much because everybody, the way the Lakers team was built, everybody didn't have high hopes for him. You just they hit and miss. They had a ceiling of maybe they can hit the conference finals, and they had a floor of you probably going to be a lottery pick type shit. Y'all was that bad at one point. They was number 10, 11 at one point.
I feel it. I feel like, LeBron, he's been in the league for many years, and his time is slowly, it's catching up to him, you know what I'm saying? So he will be missed when he does hang it up. But I feel like right now, just based off these playoffs, bro. If Anthony Edwards goes all the way, bro, and he wins everything, man, you got to put that emphasis on him, bro. I know he's 22, but, bro, at 22, if you win your first ring.
He was still, at my opinion, he's still taking a backseat to LeBron. But once LeBron get up out of there,
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't got
That's
no
what I'm saying.
argument.
That's what I'm saying.
So new faces, just to piggyback on what you just said. New faces. Who is in prime position to take over that title as the face of the league after LeBron, Steph Curry, and all them guys leave? Who is next up to be the face of the league?
So you want multiple people, or you just want like that one guy?
That one guy, that one dude you watch, the most entertaining player that you watching and you like him. He got the full package. He athletic, he get a bucket, he charisma, franchise player.
I would say Anthony Edwards, man. He's, like you just said, like all the things you just listed. Like, listening to him talk in interviews, man, he's a character. Like, he's got so much personality. Like, he just, and he's, you know, I remember he was talking to one dude. He was like, oh, yeah, that chain was fake. Like, yeah, it was fake. I ain't balling out like that. Like, it was, you know, like, that was really who he is. So I think he got the potential to do that. And then, like, the way who was it? Stephen A was saying about her. Someone was saying, like, yeah, once he win a game, you don't want him talking mess to you because he going to let you feel it. he gonna make you feel it.
Yeah, after he won against the Nuggets, he was with Charles Barkley, and he was like, "I ain't never been to Minnesota," and then fucking Anthony's like, "Bring your ass."
But like you right though, and one of the things that was mentioned, I heard on First Take too by Shannon Sharp, is he letting you know when he win and when he lose, he's still chirping. And that's what y'all know me. I always say that. I call out people like Chris Paul. He always talking when you winning. As soon as you lose, your head tucked in, you walking straight to the locker room. Like, nah, you need to keep that same energy all day long.
Yep, I agree. But not to piggyback on Anthony Edwards, because I really have two players, bro. It's Anthony Edwards is one of them, and if Luka goes all the way too, bro, Luka is the face, could be a face of the NBA too, bro. Just stating the real.
I can't buy into it.
I'm just not a fan.
I like Luka. I do.
Luka does everything LeBron does.
I can't see the vision. I just can't see the vision. I'm trying to.
I don't see what everybody else see. I see like the accusations of stat padding. I'm not gonna throw that at him, but inflated numbers is something I would throw. Numbers that don't really tell the true story. Like usage rate is. Just for people who don't know, usage rate means the amount of possessions that you average where the ball ends because of you. So like the ball switched hands because of you. That means turnovers. That means missed shots. All that. He's the highest of that. Why? Why are you almost 40% having the ball that much on the team? Like why?
The fact that you just threw all that out, I'm gonna ask you a question: is Luka leading the Mavs? Is he the leader of the Mavs?
Yeah, he's the leader of the Mavs, but there's other leaders in the league that don't have to hold the ball that long. That's all I'm saying. Winning leaders.
Yeah.
Winning leaders. Like we talking about accolades. We talking about Luka accolades. People bring up individual accolades. 5-time NBA, All NBA. Oh, before the age of 25. Like, fuck that. You ain't won shit. I don't give a fuck about how many individual stats you got.
So if Luka wins the championship this year, you gonna let this slide? Or
if he win, I'll say he next up. He next up.
I think I can agree with that.
I can't say nothing. If he able to take his team to the mountaintop the way he planned.
Because for years people said the same thing about LeBron. Especially
LeBron usage rates was never that high when he won.
LeBron used to, like you said, LeBron actively also made people around him better. So like
go ahead.
So in 2007, when the Cleveland Cavaliers faced the Spurs, LeBron for the previous 2 years was averaging 30 points and plus. Right, he was like number one scoring back-to-back years. What you're explaining, Luka, was LeBron was exactly that, and he still led the Cavs to the NBA Finals, even though he got swept.
Nobody has ever won a championship leading the league in usage in the last 20 years. Nobody has.
And I hate that you brought up that. I hate that you brought up that 07 Cavs team. Come on, dog. Like
I'm saying, he had the highest.
I want you to name. name the starting five. Like, because that's the fact that you threw that team out there. I'm like, that's tough, dog. Like, he had to do that though. He had to if he want. But then again, also, like I said before, the East was sorry. The East was trash. So yeah, it was easier for him to go out there and be like, okay, 30-30-30, we in the Eastern Conference Finals. Because who was stopping them? Who was stopping LeBron? Absolutely no one. Yeah. Yeah.
Luka hasn't done it in the West. Luka done it one time in the West.
You know, let's compare.
The bubble was iffy. The last 2 years, 2-3 years, one of them he ain't make the playoffs. The last time he got bounced out in the first round, y'all talking about him doing something. He ain't done shit.
Let's compare this.
He ain't done shit.
In the mid 2000s, other than like the Heat and obviously the Cavs who were going to reach the finals, right? Awesome. The Detroit Pistons were a force. You know, they were always there. You know, and up until when they lost to the Spurs in 2005, they were still consistently going to every Eastern Conference final. The nemesis for LeBron was Detroit. And in that year when they advanced, when they finally beat them in the Game 7, LeBron had like 65 or something on a Game 7 to advance. Man, look, what Luka is doing right now, yes, he has Kyrie. Yes, he has all this stuff.
But what y'all like, not to cut you off, but what y'all suck his dick for is what y'all should be sucking Jokic's dick for. Because Jokic do it and more. Jokic is way higher.
And we give him his flowers.
Everything y'all be like, oh, look at this. Jokic is that. Except that Jokic did all what Luka did, except won a championship, won MVP. Jokic is what y'all like. That's why I get annoyed.
And what is Luka gonna do this year? He is in the Western Conference Finals.
That's why I get annoyed, because niggas just tell me Luka with no mention of Jokic. Oh, Luka this, Luka that. Jokic is doing what he do, but efficiently.
Because Jokic already won his championship. He won his MVP.
So he has this ain't no ping pong ball. Like, are we not sharing shit? If I'm winning, I'm winning.
Exactly.
Right, look, I would say that I'm glad that we had this talk about Jokic, because now I realize he my number 2 for the face. Because
the only thing Jokic is missing is athleticism.
He's just missing athleticism. But look, he do less. He do more with less. Like he's like, okay, I ain't gonna be able to out jump anybody or do nothing like that. But I'm about to hit y'all with some bag moves.
I'm not gonna
deep.
lie.
Like, I'm talking about deep. Like the stuff I ain't never seen nobody do before.
He was real salty when he lost the Timberwolves, because Anthony Edwards was like, nah, fuck you. I'm not finna talk.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards was in his head. Anthony Edwards was in his head.
So I just can't see him being the face, because he's salty. He be always salty.
No, he wins.
Because he's a winner.
He's a winner.
Nobody want to be.
Like I said, everything y'all praise Luka from is, you look at Jokic, it actually means something. I dropped 30, I got a triple-double, but I shot 40% from the field and had 10 turnovers. You look at Jokic, I had 30 points, I had a triple-double, but I shot fucking 80% from the field and only had 2 turnovers. Who's the better player?
I mean, the thing is, look, I will let it slide because Luka is the star player of the Mavs. So if Luka wants to take up shots, but he's making them homes, but also missing him.
When Jokic he's making them homes.
What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. If this energy is the same for Jokic, what's wrong with Luka doing it though? Because Luka is doing it consistently.
In the night, he not doing it the right way. At the end, when you look
at what's the right way?
When you look at his stat line at the end, you compare him to Jokic, it look the same.
The right way is,
but it's not pretty basketball.
If we talking about it, it's not pretty. Like, if we put it on paper, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, no turnovers. That's a solid stat line. Like, it ain't the best, but that's a solid stat line. But then you look over. You look over. Okay, I had 30 points, 10 assists, but I had 8 turnovers, and I shot 40% from the field. It's like, damn, dog.
Yeah, bro. But he had a triple-double. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, the Mavs, they won game. They lost game, but Luka still had a triple-double. You know, Luka also only made 5 shots, and he shot 20 of them motherfuckers. Like, that's why you lost.
So last game, he had a triple-double.
And it was his first efficient game of the whole series.
Okay. Let's talk about the game 5. Then.
Except the turnovers, he still had a bunch.
So
of
what was it? It was the game that they won. He had a triple double, but he had also 8 or 9 turnovers. But they won. So that's fine. You can let it slide. You can let it slide though, because they won. And it's a triple double.
I don't really like that logic when it comes to that.
There is no way of playing perfect ball. You play. Every player has their own dynamics.
I'm just saying, I don't want that on my team. because you obviously hurting us in ways that we can't make up for. Because we even lost games before.
It might hurt you, but yeah, you will still take him because of what he can do for you.
Dallas Mavericks.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the Dallas Mavericks. Luka. Team basketball is team basketball.
Before
all sports.
the trades, they would be like. They probably would be on the bubble. They'd be like on the bubble and probably play-in team. Like, let's just be real. Before the two trades, the defense was ass. Literally worse than the league at defense. And then when you got these two big niggas in here, all of a sudden you became the best defense in the league. That's because nobody can come in the paint on you.
This is a lot of stuff for a player who is reaching his third Western Conference final.
Second.
No, it's third.
It's his second.
Second?
Yes.
Oh, his second.
The first time was in the bubble. This is the second time.
His second Western Conference finals.
And hasn't won nothing.
Yeah, this is the year.
I think it all's going to come to a halt. Is either he going to put up or shut up.
Exactly.
Put up or shut up. So if he puts up, all the things that you're saying can be verified, can be valid, can be whatever you want it to be. But if he doesn't put up and he gets shut up, then it's like all that was for nothing.
All I can say is, just to summarize on my point is, you know the player that Luka is. You know what he's going to give you, but you also know what he might not give you. And that's the dice you got to roll, because as good as a player that he is, he can get you that championship. But at the same time, you have to be willing to accept his turnovers. He's going to put up shots because he is just that player.
I don't know. As a coach, I couldn't gamble that much, man. That sounds like it's games though. It sounds like a gamble.
It's a trade off, like you said. You take the good with the bad. I understand that, because one thing I don't like cap about when I argued my Russell Westbrook argument all the time is I don't cap and say he don't turn over the ball. Like, I understand he turn over the ball. That's what come with him. I highlight all what he do for a team in general, but I understand he shoot terrible. But usually he truly make players around him better. That's like, this is cap from Luka, because like when Russ played when he played Robin the Batman, them Batmans was MVP candidates because of him, and never was again after he wasn't with them. So Luka not doing that for niggas, but Russ was. So people compare their game because of triple double, and that's what I see. I'm like, y'all just praising a nigga for nothing. But anyway, just to close off that,
but let me say this though.
Go ahead.
But just to compare the difference though, who's more closer to winning a championship?
Russ went to the finals.
Russ went to the finals. Yeah.
I get this is Luka's second Western Conference appearance, but this is his opportunity to get there. And if he wins, like I said, you got to put him over Russ.
I will.
If he wins it, then yeah. But I'm on the Westbrook side right now, because he did it with absolutely no one. Like, it was he had to show up. It was him having to show up, just like that Cavaliers, you brought back LeBron 07. LeBron had to show up, or it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, because Larry Hughes wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, Larry Hughes wasn't doing it. What, boy? None of them was going to do it, dog.
But just to wrap up the original question, who I think is going to be like next up as the face of the NBA is somebody that a lot of people forgot about. I still think Ja Morant is.
Yeah. If he's healthy.
As a human highlight reel, he got the charisma. Before he got in trouble and before he got hurt and missed this season, so many kids was dying of dread. And, you know, he was the coolest player in the league, and he was getting a bucket. His stats, not like super godly, but he was still averaging like 28.
He's still young, though, too. He's still, like, he only been in the league, 2-3 years? Like, he still got stuff to build off of. He got a lot to build off of still.
Memphis was a high seed when he was playing.
Yeah, what? I'm telling you, problem.
So Ja Morant, I hope he come back, get something to prove. And
well, he did though, because remember when he came back off first injury, he came back. He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and drop 40 on y'all real quick." So it was like, yeah, I'm back. But then he got hurt again. There was like, we might as well let you go ahead and sit out now because season almost over. We ain't going to playoffs.
It's sad, bro, because that's what Zion should have been. But Zion be bullshitting, bro. Fuck Zion.
I never was a believer in Zion. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard it from the scouts. Like, look, if you get Ja, he is an established player who did his thing at Murray State, and he led him to a couple of NCAA runs. Zion, you're just getting the hype, the package.
I would say Zion reminds me of. I remember that number 1 pick from UNLV,
Anthony Bennett. Yes,
that's what
Zion a bucket though.
But Zion gave me, like, when I seen his build, his body, I'm like, he kind of giving me Anthony Bennett type feels. And then he got into the league. I'm like, oh, you on bullshit already? Just got here? Niggas hurt. Wasted pick on you then.
He was in his bag when he got hurt this year.
When he came back, he was different. But it's just like, I'm tired.
You need to lock in, bro. Lock in, bro.
Because he's too inconsistent. It's just the inconsistency has already shown, and he ain't been in the league that long.
It's just, you know.
I can count on my hand how long he been in the league.
It's because whenever you compare Zion, you got to compare Ja because Zion was picked.
The draft they came from.
Exactly. Like
just
Zion.
Like you got to compare Luka with Trae Young.
Exactly. Zion was drafted first, Ja was second. And if Ja didn't get hurt, Memphis would be in playoffs right now. They would probably be, not probably top seed, but they would be in for sure because he would carry that. Zion, what? He got eliminated in play-in?
Yeah, they lost in play-in.
Come on, bro. I know he got hurt in that hole, but
CJ
come on, man.
I don't think people give CJ McCollum enough credit, dog. He was balling.
He was getting buckets,
balling
bro.
this year.
You've always been a CJ McCollum fan.
I've always been a CJ McCollum fan because I hate people that down him, but he every time, like when he was playing with Dame, him and Dame was they called him the Splash Brothers #2. I was like they need their own thing though because they was really out there getting a bucket.
Man, but I blame Brandon Ingram for why it didn't work with the Pelicans though.
Brandon Ingram was another person that he needed to stay healthy too. Yeah. He just couldn't stay because they have a team. The team is solid. Like they got the bodies. It's there. Yeah. It's just nobody on there. They main people can't stay healthy. They main keys cannot stay healthy.
Well, we hit the main topic of the NBA. Ain't much really. Well, before we rattle off and talk about bullshit, I do want to mention the WNBA starting off hot, selling tickets. WNBA now I think news broke that they now have like chartered planes to take the players.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of it, man. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Being a WNBA player and having to take a public flight, like while you see NBA players, I understand the disparity in the money they make compared to what y'all make because they probably gross a lot more money than y'all make. But like, damn, you just imagine you sitting on the plane next to, you know what I'm saying?
Diggins or like,
you know what I'm saying? You just a regular Joe. Like, what's up with you?
I'm gonna just say this off, Rick.
Kelsey Plum, dog. What up,
dog? What's up with you? Where you going?
I'm gonna just say this off, Rip. I already ordered my Caitlin Clark jersey.
Oh, you did?
And my Cameron Brink jersey. I'm saying. I'm already gonna say that off rip.
Getting on Caitlin Clark, I was just about to like go off on her a little bit. I don't like how they treating her, man. Hey, I don't like how they bashing her.
It's a lot of animosity. I think it's because it's like even though so many people are trying to be professionals and say the right things on camera and the media and the press, saying how she's doing good for the sport and bringing all this attention to us. Thank you, Caitlin. At the same time, as a competitor, we all competed in sports. This is your contemporary, and you probably looking at her like, man, I could be that. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. It's like, I've been in the WNBA for 5 years, 6 years, and this little rookie gonna come in here and steal my shine. I hate you. I hate you.
I get the hate. I do. And to be honest, I'm gonna give her a little credit right now. She's the closest to Steph Curry that we got. Like she can step back and anywhere, bro, anywhere, and we'll make that shit. We'll make that shit.
And I believe it. And I'm a big Caitlin Clark fan. Like, I want the women's basketball to grow because there are there's some girls out there that can really ball, really ball, and it's just they don't get enough media attention. They don't get enough of anything. But I'm a big Caitlin Clark fan.
Who started all this animosity bullshit, bro? And I said her bitch ass name too.
Man, why she gotta be all that? We love the woman around here.
Because she's always been a hater, bro. Like oh man, I hate her. Diana Taurasi, bro. Ever since she opened her mouth after
Taurasi do be talking that
bro.
Mess.
Taurasi always talks shit, bro. Like unnecessary shit. Like shut up, shut up. You old. Like your era's done. This is Caitlin Clark's era. Shut up.
Respectfully though, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, not even that. Fuck that.
We not belittling.
Because you've done this your whole career. Please shut up.
I just think that it needs to be more like, especially those people that aren't playing, those women that aren't playing anymore. They need to definitely build up these young players and don't bash them as much. Like no one's perfect. Yes. Oh yeah, she had 8 turnovers, 10 turnovers. It's only been like her 3rd game. Like what y'all expect? Yeah. Like y'all expect her to go out here and just, 30, 10, and 5. Like
she got like a. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos where the picks that she's gotten, they've been some vicious picks.
They're not playing with her.
They're not playing with her.
That's her wake up moment. But like, she already can put up not the same numbers but similar numbers. So you already can see once she get adjusted, she might take off on everybody.
Yeah. And I'm sure she has that mindset of like, okay, this is my welcome to the league moments, right? But I'm finna get up and I'm finna get a bucket and bust your ass. Yeah. Like, so I'm sure she's handling it.
How lucky is all the players involved in her draft class? Man. I understand they have to be measured to her because of how good she is, but like she's lucky to even come in that draft class. With Cameron Brinks and Angela Reese and Camila Cardoso, like
all of them, bro.
And she played for the Sparks. If she don't take off and be a superstar, it don't make no sense because Cameron Briggs got the look. You know what I'm saying? She played for the Sparks. She get a bucket. She looks like a model. Like, bro, she could go running. She could. Hey, you in LA? I
think talking about? You know, I really like. I would say this is the most I've been interested in women's basketball. Like, no, it's just like I've seen the potential and I see the growth. I'm like, if they're gonna do it, this is the time that's gonna happen. The growth is gonna happen right here in the next 10 years. It's gonna be these women holding on and pushing them to that status. I mean, I don't think they'll ever be up there with NBA, but these women gonna start making the money they deserve because they work just as hard as most of these dudes out here too. So the
thing is, they just got to the players that coming behind them got to keep it coming. You got to keep the talent rolling in. To be comparable to what you see now.
That dog, that fight, that, okay, you know, she did it, I can do it too, but I'm going to do it better. That, like, trying to one-up each other. Yeah, got to set that bar higher every time and just keep setting it because it's already like that in the NBA. Like, they already got their standards already up there. So, they like, it's like almost winning the lottery to get in there.
We talked so much about how we enjoyed watching March Madness this year. We watched it. March Madness women is the most I've ever watched it. Yeah. And it was the most entertaining. And no sexist shit, but like the reason why I stayed away from watching WNBA extensively is because I can watch niggas catch alleys in the NBA. Like that's literally catch boom nothing. Yeah. They not booming nothing, but they got a little shot on them, and I do appreciate the cleanliness of their game.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's like they run plays. Like they run plays. They run plays, and they do this, they do that. They break stuff down. Like sometimes in the NBA, it look like they just out there like one-on-one. Oh, got a back cut, easy throw, bam. It's like, you know, it's kind of just like it's just like y'all playing 5-on-5 pickup game with some of the best players to ever do it. But women, it's like, hey, you got to set this screen. If you don't set this screen hard, we ain't getting open for no shot.
Yeah, fast. Yeah, But going back to the alley shit, just I kind of randomly thought about it. It's really off topic. I'm gonna say it anyway, but Derrick Jones and Luka Doncic, the little backdoor alley cut. You know who they stole that from? James Harden and Russell Westbrook. They done it in Houston. They done it in Clippers. Like every time James Harden got the setup, Russ hit the backdoor cut, lob, alley, boom. Nobody expected. I seen them run that play so many times. I was like, I stole that shit from my nigga dog.
Back to women's basketball anyway. Like for years, like UConn dominated the women's basketball programs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Tennessee was always up there too. Shout out to the late great Tennessee coach. Mm-hmm. She's no longer with us, but they were always the two programs that were always competing with each other. And Brittany Griner came in the picture, and she kind of changed that.
Well, she was like the one. She was a front runner. Yeah. For that while like that, I thought that she was gonna be the one that's gonna push the W because she came in there. Oh yeah, I'm 6'10" and I can yam that. I was like,
no, for real, bro.
And I can dunk that. Yeah. But it's like, you know, of course, it you know, things happen.
But do you think that the lack of, you know, because you know this is the first time I'm watching WNBA. I can't really speak on the competition, right, of the league because I really wasn't watching like that. But do you think the lack of competition that Brittany Griner had at the time, how it is now, was just completely different?
I just think that, in my opinion, probably, I don't think she worked hard. I don't think she worked hard enough. I just think
she didn't have to. It wasn't a lot of competition.
Exactly. But that's the thing, though. She thought that her height was going to carry her to wherever she wanted to be because she was one of the tallest people, one of the tallest girls. But now, girls pulling up, they 6'10", 6'7", like they in long arms. Okay. So like now it's like there's other people like you now. Like you were the one of a kind at one point, but now there's other women out there that's like you. Yeah. So now it's like you had your time, but I feel like you wasted it because you just thought that your height was gonna coast you all the way through the league and make you a star WNBA player and not have to work hard for it because people came in behind her and was like, Oh, we hungry and we know who you is. Same thing. Caitlin Clark moment. Oh yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah. Now I want to talk about something fun real quick.
Oh, let me just say this though. But it's only a matter of time before we see Cameron bring dunk. Because she's like, what, 6'9"?
6'4".
6'4"? Nah, she can do it. She can do it, though. She can do it. Bro, you seen her next to Otani? God. Bro, she's taller than that man. My God.
Otani like to gamble.
Woo.
But, nah, it is summertime in Austin, Texas. It's hot as hell. It's the hottest time
Está caliente.
of the year for us. Like, we be burning out here. But besides that, for the summer, what y'all got planned? Any crazy plan? Any fun things planned? Like, what y'all got? What y'all doing this summer?
It's just, Austin became such a hot spot, thanks to TikTok and all these California people moving here.
Want to be hipsters?
It's kind of like everything that you could do in the summertime is going to be met with a crowd. Anything that you used to do that we was kids that was fun, Barge Springs, any local pool now, because Austin's such a major city now, it's going to be packed.
Unless you try to hit it if you try to hit it during weekdays, you might.
And right when it opens.
But it's the thing is, I work with kids during the summer. Mm-hmm. I pull up there during the weekday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, whenever day I want to. Still packed.
Like, I only reason I mention that because I remember Slitterbond. I talked to one of my coworkers and he went on a Thursday versus I went on a Saturday. Saturday was chaotic. I think I can barely get on some of the rides. Right. He said he went on Thursday. He was chilling. He got on everything about 3, 4, 5 times.
Well, it's parents do work during the week. So
yeah,
of course,
that's what I'm saying.
So if you have that time to take it during the week, but that's also a water park. But like a local pool, that's free. Like, $5, $6 if anything. Those are the ones that's gonna be hot. I can't, some people can't afford inflation going crazy. Can't afford no $50 Slitterbond ticket.
We need to go to a water park.
We got some plan for that.
We need to just go to a water park and really just vibe out. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
Show off the abs and six pack. You know what I'm saying? That we hiding underneath these.
I got dad bods.
You know what I'm saying? And just go out there and just work our stuff.
Yes, sir. I think for me, in the summer, I try to just be a little more active. I like to do hiking trails. Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely going to be in the hill country.
Any dates? Want to go on hiking trails with my dog over here?
We're going to be doing some trails over there in the hill country. But other than that, man, my birthday's in the summer. So, for sure we finna turn up. We actually got something planned for that. So we're going to be out.
You don't want to spoil it?
No spoilers. Spoil it? All right.
Spoil it,
we're going to be hitting up Dallas. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some videos and viewer discretion advised.
Oh shit! This party, what's that movie called?
Project X.
Project X.
Yeah.
Project X in Dallas.
You know what I'm saying? Something like.
Should I talk about something about Austin? Should I drop that in there too, since we're talking about?
You might as well.
Yeah. I'm really excited. We about to launch this. Something about Austin, man. It's gonna be highlighting all those key trails that you like, those views, the beautiful experience of Austin for those people that never been. We'll get to look through the eyes of city boys here in Austin, like what the views look like, what's some of the best food to eat, some of the best burger places that we love to go to that we usually always talk about in these podcasts that y'all know nothing about. Y'all get to see us at them, and then you're going to also get to see us taking those hiking trails and taking out those beautiful views of Austin. I'm really excited to launch that, man. It's
facts. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun because everyone talks about Austin.
Yeah,
but everyone knows that there's always something about Austin. So it's gonna be nice.
Sound like a teleprompter is in front of him.
There's always something, man. Just something.
It's just something about Austin,
something,
right?
bro.
Nah, but it's really the most thing I'm excited about is highlighting them local spots, them local joints, and really showing them to y'all who ain't from here or people who is from here and ain't heard about some of these spots. I feel like just give us an opportunity to just get out there and just collaborate, meet fun people. You know what I'm saying?
Because here in Austin, you have everything from soul food to Mexican food, white people food, everything, man. And we're all just white. We're all just culturally living together.
American food. That's what you
American food.
Food.
We got American
Caucasian
food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it is what it is. Not a problem. Yeah.
Dope. We got some fun stuff.
It is a good melting pot of a little bit of everything. Now, opening your horizons to new things like Indian food, Mediterranean. I've been trying different stuff like that. So there's a lot of places like that that I knew nothing about.
Yeah.
Make sure we hit the vegan Johns. You know what I'm saying? The vegan joints. You know what I'm saying? The Arlos and all that.
Test out a couple vegan joints, man. if you put me on them.
But that'll do it for today. You know what I'm saying? We're recording this on Tuesday, May 21st. This is episode 18, technically. I don't know why so many people said 19 in here, but it's 18. They don't obviously know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
18?
No, I'm just bullshitting. But thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. Stay locked in with us. Like, comment, share on all pages, Instagram, TikTok. I'm your boy, JamirGotHeart.
It's your boy, RodTheGod, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out on Sundays. Something About Austin. I'm going to be your host, and I'll have my co-host with me, Tay. It's going to be fantastic, man. It's going to be good. Like, share, subscribe on that.
Yes, sir. MoonmanEd out here. Signing out. Peace.